Bruce Lee movie combat feels electric and inevitable. You'll be able to see and teach how to mix nunchucks, kicks and sound design into a sequence that grabs viewers by the throat and never lets them go. Stick with me, this is the ultimate breakdown of style, technique and movie magic that made Bruce Lee fight scenes unforgettable. Opening, why Bruce Lee movie combat still works. Bruce Lee's cinematic fights still feel modern because they were never just about winning a physical contest, they were storytelling compressed into motion. Each strike carried character, each breath signaled a decision, and every sound amplified intention. Bruce didn't fight like a person performing techniques, he fought like a narrative force, decisive, economical, and emotionally loaded. In movies, that translates to clarity combined with personality, precise techniques that also tell you who the character is, how confident or desperate they are, and what's at stake. When you combine traditional weapons like nunchucks with explosive kicks and layered screams, you're not just building a fight scene, you're composing a symphony where every note is a punch, every rest is a beat of silence before chaos, and every crescendo is a payoff for the viewer investment. Setting the scene, visual tone and environment. A great combat mix begins before the first swing. Lighting, camera work and environment set the emotional temperature. Bruce Lee best scenes often used stark high-contrast lighting and tight purposeful framing so the viewer never had to guess what to watch. Place your fighters in a space that complements the weapons and movement you'll show. Narrow alleys and cluttered rooms amplify the feeling of claustrophobia and close-range skill, while a wide courtyard or rooftop gives room for dramatic spinning kicks and long-range nunchuck flourishes. Think about texture. Wet streets reflect light in cinematic ways. Paper screens provide crisp ripples when struck, and overhead neon gives a hard modern edge. Choose an environment that gives you natural obstacles and surfaces to interact with, a table to crash through, a railing for a jump, or slick tiles that make slipping and recovery part of the choreography. The scene informs both physical choices and sound design, and that relationship is essential for an authentic Bruce Lee-inspired combat mix. Building character through movement. Every move should reveal something about the character. Bruce Lee on-screen persona was equal parts philosopher and predator. His movement suggested intelligence, economy, and lethal confidence. If your protagonist uses nunchucks, let that weapon reflect rhythm and precision. Nunchucks are fluid, musical, and require timing, so their use implies a fighter who practiced, composed, and slightly playful with danger. Kicks, on the other hand, communicate reach, power, and dramatic punctuation. A well-timed midsection or head kick tells the audience in one beat that the character can both think and commit. When you choreograph,